The fact that I have the receipts for some of these, it's crazy. Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie. I'm a third-year law student from Massachusetts, and I have been thinking about doing a video like this for the longest time, probably ever since I started law school, if I'm being quite honest. I love watching the CNBC monthly expense breakdown videos, also the videos by Graham Stephenson. I've learned so much from his channel, so I decided to do my own version of this video for once, which is telling you all what I spent in a month as a law student. In addition to being inspired by the videos that I've already mentioned, I also wanted to do this video as a way of holding myself accountable in terms of what I spend. As some of you might know, typically speaking, law students don't work, and those of us who are not born rich, we have to take out a lot of loans in order to maintain ourselves throughout the course of law school. I have a part-time internship through which I earn a little bit of money every 2 weeks. It's not a very considerable sum. So I would say that I primarily live off of my loans, which I am dreading paying off, but you know, you do what you gotta do. As you would expect, I have my fixed expenses, which are rent, my car payment, car insurance, and my cat's pet insurance. I don't pay for my utilities, not because they're included with my rent, but because my parents help me out with those. So I'm not going to include those as a line item on my list. I've been making a concerted effort to spend less money. Even though you're gonna see how much money I spent on out and eating out, I make an effort to not eat out as much as I can. I make my coffee at home, I meal prep, but you know, I am also human. So sometimes it just happens. I'm going to go through my list of expenses and let the cat out of the bag, and from my highest expense to my lowest one, again not counting the ones that I've already mentioned. February, I spent $253.89 in groceries. Now some of you may think that this is a lot, some of you may think that I didn't really spend all that much. Again, I live by myself. Some of my friends do come over every now and then. We typically order food when I have guests over. I don't cook for them. I buy most of my groceries at Trader Joe's just because I like their products. I like 1 or 2 things at my local grocery chain, which is Stop and Shop. Sometimes I'll buy stuff at Target, like Target exclusive items like Olipop and things like that. Next line item I have is takeout. I spent $193 in takeout. This, again, may not seem like a lot to some of you. It may seem like a lot to some of you. To me, it is a lot of money, because I think back in February, I don't think that I went out all that much or that I ordered takeout all that much, yet this is how much I spent. So I would like in March to see, no, not in March. March is my birthday month, so we don't count March, but in April and subsequently, I would love to stay under 150, ideally under $100, but who am I trying to fool? Eating out is literally like my favorite hobby. I don't care about going to the club, I don't care about buying clothes or anything like that. I just want to go out and have some food, have some drinks with my friends, and talk and have a good time in that way. So line item that I have, I categorize it as beauty. These are usually, I would say, fixed expenses, because these are things that I do every month, which is getting my eyebrows done, getting waxed, and getting my nails done. I only get them done once a month, which is why you can probably tell they are overdue, but I have an appointment on Sunday, so don't judge me. Could I do my nails on my own? Yes, I actually do my toes on my own, but I just really like nail person that I found about 8 months ago, and I see it as like a little treat. I only go once a month. I see it as a little way to treat myself. I understand that budgeting is very important, and I do my best to live within a budget, but I also think that there are certain things that bring people pleasure and that I don't think they should cut out, and that's one of mine. So, and it's funny because I just said that I don't really care about buying clothes, and the next item I have $122 that I spent on clothes. But I will say this was a new suit that I got. Did I particularly need a new suit? No, but I wanted a navy suit, which is not one of the ones that I already own. So I bought myself a new suit. I'm going to a conference pretty soon, and I wanted to have this suit to wear at the conference. So that's my reasoning. But like, generally speaking, clothes are not something that I spend money on. I would say even bi-monthly basis. I don't enjoy shopping for clothes. I don't have a lot of patience. Like, I am great at online shopping, but like in-person shopping, I have no patience for it. It's not something that happens on a very regular basis. The next expense that I have, it could be a fixed expense, but with the fluctuation of gas prices, you never know how much it'll cost to fill up your tank. But in February, I spent $70 on gas. I filled up my tank twice, which is pretty decent, I would say, given that gas prices were like close to $4 a gallon here not very long ago. So I'm not going to complain over that one. So we have the second biggest culprit in my monthly budget, which is Amazon. I spent $46 on Amazon, which is not a lot compared to what I've spent in previous months. I'm trying to be very conscious about the things that I buy, especially like frivolous things, and I'm trying to stick to only the bare necessities on Amazon, trying not to get sucked in by all the
my favorite Amazon whatevers and like essential Amazon list
that I see on TikTok, and it's really hard. I think I did really well this month with that. We have cat food because not only do I have to eat, but Mimosa also has to eat. And I spent $27.90 on her food for the month, which is not that bad in my opinion. Big bag of her kibble a couple of months ago. So I'm guessing that that bag should last me well until April, but I guess we'll see. But wet food is something that I usually have to buy for her on a pretty frequent basis. I spent $20 going to the movies. I took my nephews to see Ant-Man and the Wasp, and my sister actually pitched in with some of the funds, so I only had to spend about $20 of my own money. The last item that I have is $10 at the liquor store. I have my liquors all stocked up at home so that I can, you know, host my friends and just drink here and save some money. But this specific trip, I know that I took it because I was at my sister's house and she didn't have the liquor I wanted to drink. So that was the reason why I went to the liquor store, and I probably got like a box of Trulies. Let's add this up. All in all, I spent $871.79. I think my math is right, but if it's not, I will fix it on the screen, which in my opinion for a basically unemployed student is quite a lot of money. But the cost of living and of everything has gone up in such a drastic manner that although I'm not happy with the amount of money I spent, I acknowledge that a lot of people have it way worse and are spending way more on a way tighter budget. So I wanted to acknowledge my own privilege in that sense. I don't know if I will be making a video like this for March, just because, like I said, March is my birthday month and I usually indulge a lot So I probably don't want to see the results of that. But yeah, let me know if you like videos like this. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with what is your heftiest line item in your budget. And if you have any budgeting tips or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.